What do you see?
It's cloudy and it's like kind of seems like the mountains.
Mm-hmm. The mountains. Okay. The daylight, is it bright day or?
It is daylight.
Okay. Beautiful. And look around you. Do you see anybody else with you, or do you just feel like you're in nature?
I feel like I'm alone.
Okay. All right. I want you to look down at your feet. Tell me, can you see your feet? Do you see your toes?
Not really.
What was that?
I feel like I'm maybe just not a thing. I might just be energy.
You feel like your energy? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's move through the scene. Let's see you're moving through the scene and tell me what are you doing here? Let's look around. Let's move through the scene and tell me, are you able to go forward, backwards? Where do you go? Let's see what's here.
I feel like there's nothing.
Okay. Well, there might be something here for you to be here. So let's see if you can move. Do you feel like you're like a bird in the sky, or do you feel like you're walking on the ground?
I feel like I'm hovering.
Okay. Well, let's keep hovering. Let's keep on hovering and tell me, do you pass any landscape? Do you see any waterfalls? What do you see?
I feel like it's a cliff.
Uh-huh. You feel like you're looking down like a
And I
cliff?
keep having goats like come in my head, like there are goats, but I don't see any goats.
You
Like
you sense them?
I sense like whatever the picture of, I don't know if I forget if it's Swedish or maybe it is Swedish. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't visualize myself moving because I don't, I think
That's
I don't,
okay.
so.
No worries. It'll come. You're doing good. You're doing good. We're just testing out the waters and seeing how far you are and where you're at, what you're able to do. Okay, so I want to see, are you able to hear any birds at all? You hear any nature sounds?
Kind of like just cold wind.
Okay. I want you to see yourself moving through this space, and you're going to see a really, really, really tall tree in the distance. I want you to see yourself moving towards, sorry, I can't talk, towards this tree. Tell me if you can see a really, really tall tree in the distance.
Yeah, I can.
All right, see yourself traveling to this tree, and when you get to this tree, I want you to land on this tree and tell me, do you feel this happening? Do you feel like you're landing? Yeah. And tell me how that feels to you. Do you feel it with your hands, your feet?
Yeah, I feel like it's a hug, like every time.
Okay, like you're hugging the tree?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. And I want you to look into the sky. Do you see one sun? Do you see any planets? Is the sky blue or pink? What's the difference? What do you see there?
Seems like jaggedy mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I don't see the sun. It's pretty cloudy.
Okay.
I mean, maybe there is light coming from somewhere, but I don't know. I can't see it very clearly. But I do have an image of, and I don't know how I'm seeing this, but there is a redheaded, short-haired, I think it's a girl. And when I was hugging the tree, she popped up hugging the tree.
She was hugging too?
Well, like at the same time, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, what else do you see? Do you still see her?
Not really.
What was she?
To focus. She looked like kind of like a stick figure, but like she was really skinny, and I didn't see her lower body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. You're doing good. Okay, so I want you to imagine um, on this big tall tree, there's going to be a little tiny birdhouse. And this birdhouse is going to have a present for you inside of an egg, and it's going to be a magic compass. So I want you to tell me if you can see this birdhouse and if you can see an egg inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, beautiful. So reach inside, grab the egg, and see yourself cracking it and grabbing the compass. And tell me, can you see yourself doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now look at the compass. This compass is a magical compass. It will tell you and help you where you are. It'll give you information. So I want you to tap it 3 times and ask it, "Where are you?" And tell me what pops up.
I'm tapping it.
Hmm.
The only thing, and this is, I don't want this to be, it popped up the Ural Mountains.
Big Earl Mountains?
Ural, it's in Russia.
Or when was it, rather? Was her compass wrong?
I'm not sure. I just don't feel like I feel like me, I can see that. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Was she in Russia?
No,
What location was she in? In the mountains. She said that it said that she was in the Ural Mountains.
it was on the other side of the ice wall. So it was maybe more on the other side of Antarctica.
Oh, what was going on there? She said that she had red and silver gloves, a helmet. Can you explain that situation for us, please?
It was a war.
Uh-huh. Between who? The Orions or who?
Mm, between the future government to try to take back the land
Mm.
and open the space back up,
Oh.
which would also be a point of a tunnel to inner Earth back and forth, and that's why it was blocked off.
Ah. Yes, the giants. Is there other people living under the inner earth besides the giants?
The reptilians,
Uh-huh. Okay. Are these the reptilians that actually eat people, or are these good reptilians?
there there's like the space before the actual inner Earth, or like Agartha, and they are just like, I think they're just slaves.
Oh, the reptilians are slaves in Agartha?
Like in the one circle that comes before, you can open up into that middle part.
Uh-huh.
And you
Do
can,
people go there for any reason?
oh, I think they go there all the time. I think it's just a constant highway of movement,
Mm.
and we just don't, it's just a completely separate area, world. And if the humans on Earth were able to know, then it would just open up endless possibilities for everything that we ever wanted to do.
It would be a good thing, you're saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
because they're keeping everything from us.
the reptilians?
No,
Government.
well, they are reptilians though,
Yeah.
and they need to be. I think they need to have their heads cut off in order to make them stop.
Yeah, well, when I liberate them, I'm wondering, is that an equivalent to that?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
pinching off bad energy.
yeah, exactly. So what was she doing over there? Was she protecting? Was she battling? What was her role as this male?
Yeah, a leader in the army.
The good army or the
Yeah,
bad army?
the
Good.
good army.
Okay. Was she connected to an alien race by chance?
Um,
Or extraterrestrial? I don't know what's the proper way to say that?
I I say I would say ancient ancestors.
Yes.
I just can't get any answer on that.
That's okay. Um, wow. So there's a lot going on behind the ice wall, huh?
Yeah,
Is that information ever going to be released? I know I've experienced it, so I know what's a little bit of what's there, but is this going to be more and more common knowledge, or what is it going to take?
yeah. I think it needs to be a where everyone asks the same question, like questions, and I think it's going to take more oneness of people to really connect to be powerful enough to expose it and to even open up the possibilities.
Mm. Now, here's a silly question. Am I going to be part of this disclosure?
Of course, you are.
Well, thank you for taking us there. Hopefully, next time we can get more information on that.